Hello world. I'm Imagination. Today I'm going to talk about space mining. Space mining is the exploitation of raw materials from asteroids and other minor planets, including near-Earth objects. Hard rock minerals could be mined from an asteroid or a spent comet. Precious metals such as gold, silver, and platinum group metals could be transported back to Earth, while iron group metals and other common ones could be used for construction in space. Difficulties include the high cost of spaceflight, unreliable identification of asteroids which are suitable for mining, and/or extraction challenges. Thus, terrestrial mining remains the only means of raw mineral acquisition used today. If space program funding, either public or private, dramatically increases, this situation may change as resources on Earth become increasingly scarce compared to demand, and the full potentials of asteroid mining, and space exploration in general, are researched in greater detail. As our planet contends with resource scarcity, a potential solution can be found by traversing the great unknown, outer space. Metals, minerals, and energy sources have been found to exist in near infinite quantities within our solar system, and political and commercial interest in space mining is growing as the concept is increasingly becoming realistic and achievable. In 2017, a feasibility study by Laszlo Kste, a research geologist at the U.S. Geological Survey's Astrogeology Science Center, found that the projected water and metal resources of near-Earth asteroids are immense when compared to current needs, could sustain a million-fold increase in human activity in space for 1,000,000 years. The U.S. Geological Survey is actively working on developing the methodology for space resource assessments, which would provide much-needed information to guide policy and investment decisions in the not-too-distant future. Key questions remain regarding the technology required to conduct space mining and the policies that will govern this new frontier. Serious plans are being made for the mining of the Moon and nearby asteroids using smart autonomous robots and humans. At the top of the mining, the resource list is the exploration of water, which is a prerequisite for keeping a space colony alive. Without water, there is no way to move forward with space exploration. In addition, water could also be broken down into hydrogen and oxygen to form rocket engine fuel. Blue Origin/Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos recently announced plans to extract water from the Moon, which would allow for greater access to hydrogen, carbon, silicon, metals, and other critical materials. Bezos' announcement highlights the massive economic opportunity ahead of us, what some are referring to as the next gold rush. Former NASA researcher and current University of Central Florida professor Dr. Phil Metzger presented a proposal stating that mining and manufacturing outside of our planet is currently possible with the technology we have today, and it would be advantageous to Earth, as well, as opposed to a money drain. Surprisingly enough, the biggest challenge to humanity taking this next step isn't money or the lack of technology. According to Dr. Metzger, the main challenge for this concept is neither technology nor cost but simply convincing people it is realistic. He estimates making this goal a reality would take up about 3 to 12% of NASA's budget each year for the next few decades. Space mining of the Moon and nearby asteroids would allow for greater access to hydrogen, carbon, silicon, metals, and other materials that may be overmined on this planet. Metzger's vision does not involve launching entire mining and manufacturing infrastructures to these distant bodies. The earthly benefit of an SRSI is far more inclusive than just industrial gains. Space mining and manufacturing will also ease some of the burden current mining practices put on the planet. Taking resources from space will help to keep from depleting the limited resources left. Some space mining critics claim an economic focus of such a plan would take important funding and attention away from scientific pursuits. However, Metzger also explains that there are more celestial bodies near Earth than we would ever have funding to reach. Bringing along industrial interests could multiply the monetary resources dedicated to space study. This way, mining in space can benefit humans both economically and scientifically. Space is the next contested commons. While space mining, exploration, and interplanetary travel are essential for the future of humanity, the very fact that quadrillions of dollars of valuable material are hiding in near-Earth asteroids will undoubtedly lead to the weaponization of outer space if we don't establish the appropriate incentives and regulatory mechanisms now. It is therefore crucial that we agree on a global framework that enables transparency, fairness, and collaboration, one that unites us in a better future for all of humanity, not just a select few. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.